All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun today. Now, one thing I want you to do is get that tab and a pen ready. Here's your problem. Sorry, I'm going to say here's your problem. Your problem is you listen to a lot of people, which is great. You're trying to learn, you're trying to listen, and you're trying to figure some things out. Here's the problem. Most of the people on TikTok, YouTube, Google, they tell you little pieces. They don't give you the whole pie. Me, I try to give you the whole thing so you can understand it and dissect it. But again, this is live. You have a question or two, just write it out. I'd love to answer your question for you, but I'd also like to be challenged because to me, this is kind of boring. The ultimate goal is boring because guess what? Today is very simple. My clicker's not working. All right, so the ultimate goal. Did you bring up the presentation? So there's always technical areas and it's always how it's fun as we do all these things. So guess what? So let's understand today. It's very simple. Tab and a pen, you write down what we need to do. Very simple. From there, what it is. Structure. I'm going to call it rules and tools. Rules and tools make sense to me as we play this game to win. Because to me, it was always a game. When I created my first system out there that I took to the public side, it was very simple. It was called winning the game of business. And that's what I was trying to do, win the game of business for me. And that's what I did. So the ultimate goal for you is understand what's been right in past, present, and future. And I'm going to say past, present, and future because we all have that. We can all relate to the past, the present, and future. See, we are who we are today because what we went through. Most of us got knocked down 1,000 times, got to get up 1,000 times in one. But structure is the rules and tools. So me, it's very simple. I was lucky while I was being used and abused as a kid. I paid attention. I asked silly questions. In the beginning today, I'll say no pictures or recording, but I do want your cell phone to be handy for you, okay? I want you to be able to take a picture of something that actually means something, take it and get to the next step. Now, for me, I accomplish all my goals. I always have. See, why I do it is very simple. I don't give up till I do. That's the difference. Some of you gave up even on you. We got to stop that right away. Now, you'll find out a couple things about me. I got total recall on most things. My IQ is 203 at 14, and I write talk with both hands at the same time. And it rhyming time and rhyming all the time too. But again, I'm just basically, they told me when I was a kid I was a piece of you know what? And I was weird. Weird, probably true. Now, here's me in 1981 at the YMCA El Toro Marine Base, and I'm breaking world records. I don't even realize what I'm doing. That's 13 feet in the air. I kicked the lights. I even measured it after that. Hit my head, got a little gouge on my head. So, in other words, white men can jump. Stupid people say we can't. Next thing is we look at goodies. You see, when you're born in a taxi like I was, you don't have a real family or a mommy and a daddy that were giving, about you. Reality is your goodies became your goal. It became what you've actually kind of followed through with. Goodies. I like Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and mansions. So since I moved 24 times, by the time I'm 11 and a half years old, I didn't have a house really call home. So when I started buying my own, it's very simple to do. So today we're going to learn rules and tools today. Winning the game of business, like I said before, is my first series out there, showing people what they can do for themselves. And I turned it into a game. I got my first million at 14 and a half, by the way. I got my first billion at 21 through corporate structure, 2.6 billion in what? 26 and a half. And in 2009, 3.7 billion through corporate structure. Now, every one of us can relate to a Susie or Bill because I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to talk about you because what happens is very simple. We have to understand something today. Okay, this is your life. This is your life. What happens to all of us? Oh shit. We have an oh shit day, week, month, or year. See, Bill and Susie got laid off. I say fired. That means one thing, they're going to run out of time. Let's understand you looking in the mirror today. Very simple. Your abilities to understand from here, you get laid off, you have what? A problem. What most of you did when you had your problem, are you panicked and then you jacked up your credit cards. So let's understand something today. All right, I'm the guy behind the scenes that trained Ken Yarborough and created the 25 to 29% rule and tool. When you take a credit card past 29%, your score drops. So understand, you drop your score, you can't get any more. You back yourself and family in a corner and you even honk your house. I call that silly and dumb, by the way. So what happens is all cards fluctuate, but two. This means very simple for you. All cards fluctuate past 29%. These don't. So if we understand rules and tools, we can position ourselves so we maintain a 750 the rest of our life. And that's what you need to do. Bill and Susie, they were referred by a client. You never want to sit there like a duck because that kind of sucks. So what do? We got 8 months before oh shit happens. When you have an emergency or you lose your job, what happens? You have 8 months. 8 months, and never forget that 8 months because you can look back and find out, yeah, it was 8 months. You kicked my ass. What happens to most people is very simple: the ability to learn to play the game to win. So first, I had to look at their credit cards that they had. I increased their limits right away. You, after you jack them up, you try to increase them, and they say no because you jacked them up. They're going to say hell no, but it's up to you. So let's understand today analyzation. Here's the problem: you don't know what to do in your credit. You're listening to people on TikTok, Google, and YouTube, and that's great. Listen to the information, but it's only a little piece. You see, I've analyzed 50 million people so far. 50 million. I've been doing this since 1949. No, I'm kidding. I'm just paying attention. Been doing it for 49 years. So what happens is here's a 629, took 625 up to an 828. So you want to see the graph go up, and away. What happens is if you don't know exactly what it takes to do this, it's going to not work for you. And this credit repair stuff out there, it's against federal law, by the way. Look at the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It says against the law to collect money up front. So we analyze and tell people what they need to do. We have to educate them. Now, you're going to need 100,000 of personal credit. 100,000 of personal credit. Let's understand that. Then you're going to, well, that's crazy. No, what's crazy is you not having enough money to get through the oh shit days, weeks, months, or year. So let's understand common sense. We should sell that in a bottle. If we have $100,000 of credit and we use 29%, that's $29,000. Your score will not drop. Very simple. But what it does for us is actually a family, man or woman, and your family and your kids, it gives you 71,000 of safety credit because that oh shit day, week, month, or year might last a little longer. You see, that buys time to maintain our lifestyle. So what do we have to do? Now we have to cut all that crap out. I guarantee every one of you, you waste $50 every other day. $50 on this credit card, all right, literally per month is $5,000 expense. You can finance your dream and write it all off at the same time. Now, a corporation's a legal person, and maybe you have one, but I don't think you know diddly squat. You pay thousands to an attorney, so you pay incorporating service, and you didn't learn anything at all, in my opinion. See, corporations do not protect you. They were designed to receive money and pay tax if they're profitable. Now, I invented something called division process. In 1984, I did not want to buy and have to buy all these corporations and pay franchise tax fee for my basically what 31 flavors, donut stores, Subways, Pizza Hut, Shakey's Pizza, shopping centers, all this crazy stuff. It would have cost me $100,000 a month, $1.2 million in franchise tax fee in California. So I got permission to create a division process and multiply it under the corporation, which my name's not on it. Each division can multiply credit. So what happens is you jacked up your credit trying to start a business. That's silly and dumb. But we take a corporation. Our goal is very simple. We want to use corporate credit, write it all off. See, we could finance the business. But the great gift about a division process is if you get one card, you're entitled to 99 more cards. So I can finance every division, every project, every Wendy's restaurant, every storage unit. So I could actually get past go is what I call it. So I want you to think about daisy chain of credit. Please write it down. Next, what we look at is 100,000 of corporate credit. Why? I want to multiply it. If we take one credit card, paid over time like this one, $100,000. All right, if all I get is 9 more, there's $1 million off one card. There's only 10 credit cards to play with anyway. The rest kind of suck. Sorry to say, but I believe it's true. Now, I wanted to get them to a business. Now, I created something called auto income in the 80s. See, I didn't think about residual income, passive income. All I wanted to do was create money coming in, pay my bills. And that was my goal. So we got into this storage unit and we bought the complex, okay, the whole thing. I walked through the escrow. I did all the work with them and for them because I took the corporate credit part of it and let them basically partner with me. Partner with me changes lives all the time. So what happens is very simple. Corporation, that entity, that piece, that division creates 17,350 a month for their corporation. Now they can look at their lifestyle and readjust it up or down based on the income base. See, most people realize one thing: your income is your lifestyle. Unfortunately, most people live above their means. What is our goal? Before you're next, hire yourself and realize when you have an oh shit day, week, month, or year, you have 8 months before it's a bigger oh shit. In other words, I can't pay the house, the car, can't feed the kids. Now the wife and spouse are going to fight, and that's not good. What do we do? If I can touch it, I can kick it. That's my mindset. Always see it, believe it, go get it. And that's what I do. Your choice is the thing today. You have 38 steps to go get a goal. That's all it takes. But we need to hear it 8 times. 8 times we have to process the same thing we see again and again to be able to apply knowledge and then ask them questions as well. For me, auto income, all I can tell you is driving my Lamborghini, Orange Coast College, didn't go to high school, or that would have been a waste of my damn time. I had basically payphones I bought. Then I went to the different events and they kept complaining about their payphones. They said they do $300 a month, an average. Okay. People complaining, we got $300 last month. It's like you only got one payphone. See, stupid people don't look at the numbers. They didn't look at it, the numbers came. By the time I was done buying people's routes or their payphones, I had 22,000 of them. That's only $6.6 million a day. All right, a day. Having fun. Actually, it's a month. I want to see if you're paying attention. So we're going to have some fun. Now, from there, let's understand $100,000 is what we get to. So auto income is let's get to 5, let's get to 10, let's get to 50, let's get to 100,000. See, you're never going to free up your time doing it your way. And I think personally, your way sucks. Your way is wrong. My way is right. It works. But the difference is I can prove it and I can show you how I brought in millions and billions. And have you done it yet? Probably no. So what do we get to do? Raise way of life. My next series trying to help people like you, everybody, was at the Bonaventure for 32 years every Wednesday night. All right, that's right. 32 years being the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles. I created something called the Millionaires Founders Kit. One book per month, per year, for the year. At the end of the year, you have a blueprint for success, which I own the rights to. So that's called the Millionaires Founders Kit. If you don't have a copy, if I was you, I'd get that right away. That's where you're lacking your information today. We got choices. Now, down the road, I'd like you to think about being a puppet master. Now, let's understand what that really means. Shaq doesn't make pizzas. He doesn't make chicken, doesn't make pretzels, but he owns businesses through his corporations. And what happens? I have 50 million people I've analyzed so far. I have over 1,000 rich and famous people. Mr. Buffett, bottom line, he's a puppet master. He owns hundreds of companies. Even though he stepped down, he's still telling people what to do. See, the man can't do anything besides go forward and build money, money, money. If he ever stopped, he'd have to pay tax. Here you go. Here's 2 buildings and 2 Lamborghinis, part of the car collection. What do we got? 1,013 divisions. Now, I'd like you to get your cell phone ready right away. Yes, Bill, it's okay. We're going to understand something. I want you to show this to you. So this will explain what you've been asking a question all day about. Here's a corporation. One credit card, 100,000 times 9, that's $1 million. Now we take that card and we multiply it. It's called daisy chain. Each division should literally have its own entity, its own what? Function. If you named a corporation after you like you did, Chris, I'm going to call you stupid. No, I called what you did was stupid. Chris is not stupid. But what he did was stupid. Then he named it after himself. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Then you name what it does. That frustrates me. Why? If you name it after you, your name is on Secretary of State's website. When they sue it, they sue you anyway. Then you name what it does, and the only thing you can do is what it does. See, we the people never took the time to understand rules and tools and actually how it works. You watch banks and grocery stores file bankruptcy across the street where you live, and you didn't understand how they did it because they have locations down the street. Now, I'd like you to write down auto income from 10,000 to 100,000 to $1 million a month. Now take your picture. I guarantee if you do exactly what I tell you to do, that will be your life. You spent 50,000, 100,000, you blew it and screwed it all up. You didn't even leverage money. Hell, you know what that is too. I talked to 2 smart guys the other day, asked what a homestead is. And what do? Me. I'm so tired of dealing with people that don't get off their assets to learn shit. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to teach it. I'll drag you up the damn hill. There's your future. Print it, color, laminate it, refrigerator, desk on your desk at your work or your office. But if you're going to partner with me ever, I need you to give me 25,000. I need you to give me basically 50, 75. I'm going to build you corporate credit as I rebuild you. You're going to use the corporate credit, offset the taxes, the interest rate, and you're going to use borrow money to be partner with me. Doesn't cost you a damn thing practically. All you have to do is maintain the minimum payment. And $5,000, guess what? That's what? $50 a month. So let's understand. Take a picture. This is how you partner with me, period. If you don't do what you're told to do, I don't want to partner with you. Why would I? I'm one of the few, not one of the many. So understand, in 1984, I was given permission to modify a form. In 1985 and 86, the division process was born. You will have a corporation with the division. I'll set it up for you. Your division will basically be 4A because I said so. My corporation, one of them, and our division will be 4. I will administrate the escrow. You're part of it. Nobody can rip you off like your friends and family have in the past. Got it so far? So the only one can screw you up is you if you don't follow through. Do you want 25, 50, or 75% period? How much would you like? What does it take for you to follow through and let me do most of the work for you? I have created millionaires and billionaires since 1987. It's about time you play with me. If you want to join an escrow right away, it's very simple. You can join an escrow that I have in July, August, or September. See, I'm going to drag you up the hill if that's what it takes, but you have to understand to follow through. Now, what happens is very simple. I only show things that I obtain, period. So understand just some goodies I would talk about. What do we get to do? You can partner with me, or I can coach you through your business and help you in your business. Up to you. Partnering with me, you're going to get a biweekly call with me live. Then we're going to put you in summits and boot camps. That's how it works because you need to get to the process, understand. This is $19,999. And the difference is very simple as we look at this from there. All we have to do is understand something. We got more people wanting to join the room here. Okay, no problem. So again, Nick, you're going to let them in. So here's what happens. $19,999. That's what you'd use to partner with me and get that coaching for a year. What happens is this coaching partner with me used to be $100,000. The pricing is going up again because it should be above all the coaching packages anyway. Because I guarantee you a business. I guarantee you, all right, to partner with me so you can basically get past go and have no excuses. The only thing what most people do is have excuses, and there's no excuses with me. Currently, I offer that Saturday at $10,000. If it was done today, by noon, today, we honor it. If not, you at $19,999 and you're at 20 grand. I'm a serious person to make serious money. I don't have time for people joking around and playing games. Take a picture. See, ray@raisecredit.com is my email. Email if you want to use a card. From there, use Zelle, what I love, because guess what? Banks bought it July 6, 2022. From here, you can call the office, one of my call centers. See, I'm going to take away every damn excuse you got to make sure you understand you want to get some money and get that auto income with me. 800-254-9506. So what happens is rags to riches. Nobody gives a shit. Come on. Let's be honest. I born in a taxi. Mrs. Hope called me the shit in the corner, drops me off the pier. All right, tells me if I'm not there at 5 o'clock, I'm leaving here to die. I got caught stealing off the damn pier. I thought he was going to kill me. Luckily, I paid attention. What I want you to do today, look at these people. What year they start their business? And this ding dong in the corner, Richard, he finally won an argument with a woman. You don't fight with a woman ever. You bite your tongue, you live longer. As my wife would say, she's Colombian, you bite your tongue, live longer. So understand, money. Your problem is getting the American dream. Here's 10 million. Get off your ass. It's knock off the crap. Follow me and let me build it for you. And that's up to you. Because I'll guarantee it, and I carry a $2 million bond. I don't screw people over. I help them. You want to play? Get serious today. If not, you'll pay more tomorrow. It's up to you. So you got to realize one thing. You're a procrastinator. You're waiting for what? A magic wand or something? But you better be damn well ready to be a CFO. If not, I'll make you CFO my way. So we're going to play like Humpty Dumpty. I'm going to rebuild you my way. I think your way sucks, just to be honest with you. So Linda and her husband, Dwayne, I rebuild them. She's been a client literally since 1986, 86. Got it so far? We're having fun. She started with $1,999, 2,000 bucks. Okay. As I built more and more and more and more, she got more and more from me. So Linda is very smart. All right. She just recently closed the escrow, and you can look it up so you know we're telling you the truth and scan that. Listen to her. She'll tell you I made her a millionaire 5 times plus, which I did. See, this Hyatt now is going to be a blueprint apartments. 117 units in government money, profit, nonprofit working in conjunction. Division Process turned it into $30 million business. 30 million. So if you want to play, you focus on chapter 18 today. A corporation's a legal person. See, I'm flesh. Ow, ow, that hurts. Oh, that's what you did to you. You brought the pain home to your family. Knock it off. It's ridiculous. Corporation's a legal person of law, public record. I'm not here to be CP an attorney. Simple. I heard that when I was 7.5 years old. I wanted to have hell. I didn't pay attention where it says may sue or be sued. But you know what I got to do? I sent away 10 bucks. You got 10 bucks? Oh, I'm sorry. That corp today would be 30. You see, Helping Hand Industries, I sent away $10. I got $100,000 of credit that came in the damn mail. In the mail. Everybody got credit in the mail without applying for credit back then. I got named in the movie Dave. Then I started the Orange County Blind Center. And I got sued. Why? Because I used the word braille. I'm 12.5 years old going to court. So remember, never bring the pain home. Learn what I had to learn for me, for you. The big lie, you think a corporation protects you. That's a lie. You see, the moment you sign for what? A credit card? You sign for the lease of a building? You sign for a car? You pierce your damn veil. That's what happens. Very simple. When Ken Yarbrough and he was security chief at TRW, wrote a book in 1987 called File Segregation. When it was done, he said, Ken, I don't like the book. You want to lie. He said, well, Ray, your divisions takes 3 to 6 months. I don't care. You see, I can file and publish something legitimately that I was approved for, division process, and the IRS will hand me an SS4. Literally. Simple. So let's remember something today. Draw that diagram right there. Draw it now. Do it again and again. 8 times. 8 times. You need repetition. You got to be good at something. You got to do great at something. See, that's the Bank of America bankrupt in a location called branch number. Chase, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo. That's a grocery. That's a city. They file bankruptcy and keep their assets. And you file bankruptcy and you go, wah, 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 wah. You brought the pain home because you didn't know how to play the damn game. That's on you. No one on this planet should have shitty credit. If you know rules and tools, you don't bring the pain home. So let's understand today. We're going to play my way for a while. I don't care if it's Sam's Club, Geico, I don't care if it's basically what. Walmart, they all do the same damn game. But your first goal for you, is to stop bringing the pain home. Be a CFO. Reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Look beyond that damn curtain every time. See, if you don't learn to play the game to win, you just you listen to a little piece over there. TikTok, Google, and YouTube, blah, 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 blah. I'd love to take these guys and put them all on stage and challenge the hell out of every one of them. All right? Because their blah, blah, blah makes no sense to me most of the time. See it, believe it, go get it. I want to do your checklist for you. So let's understand what that means. I want to give you the list that I create for you, customize it, daily, weekly, and project list. I want to do it for you. Well, if your list worked, guess what? You wouldn't be listening to me. You'd be million and billion like I got to create. Because it didn't work, you need to pay attention my way. July 4th, 2009, a great day. Caught 3 yachts in the backyard. I'm helping people left and right. That's kind of fun. I took out one of the yachts with 72 people. Going to watch the fireworks that night. Fantastic. See, everything I touch turns to gold since I was 4 years old. All right, there I am. I died in a coma. There's my old shit day. July 5th at 5:41, I basically died. Kind of sucks. Google the address, you find I'm telling you the truth. So I'm laying there. My wife calls the office. She's panicking. Ron, I need some help. Ray's in a coma. He's going to die. Ron decides to get a U-Haul truck, go steal my books and CDs. Tom, my IT manager, he sells my websites and phone numbers. Literally, these people you think are going to trust you. What do? The nurse turns around and says, is he a donor? They're going to take out my heart, take it away. My tax attorney tricks my wife to sign a POA. I lost 3.6 billion in corporate structure with one signature. That kind of sucks. But I was given a chance to come back and help you. Don't give excuses today. You see, I moved 24 times since I'm 11 and a half years old. A lot of shitty people. I've been knifed and I've been shot. So there's no excuse for any of you. Fight through the damn pain if you want it bad enough. Very simple to do. Now, I'm going to tell you always good. I've been saying that since I was a little boy when all the abusers wanted to see, how you doing, little boy? Always good. I don't give my peace. And I always say, thank you, Jesus. Very simple. That became my signature to everybody. Always good. Your problem with you didn't learn one thing. When you signed that form to get your SS4 and SS5 and that social security number, you need to understand, compare the two. The SS5 form is what you filled out to get the SSN. You got one of those. On the back of the card you have in your personal wallet today, it says do not laminate, do not use for ID purposes, and don't carry with you. And you still do. It doesn't even belong to you. It says Property Resource Administration, not you, on the back of it. Why don't we compare it to an SS4? The SS4 form was designed for consumers as well. It says legal name of entity, person. You're entitled to 3 of these, by the way, but that's up to you as you play the game. All right, so understand something as we play this game. So what do we get to do? Let's compare the two. Let's understand today, if you got an LLC or a C Corp, we're going to turn it under the 1244 to S, because I said so. From now on, you're going to plan the problem. That's right, John, you're going to plan the problem this time so you don't screw up. That's what you need to do. Because we're all going to go for shit, days, months, or weeks, or year. What did you do? Here's your problem. Every one of you did the same thing, right? You had an emergency. You want to start a business. Sit down at the kitchen table. Honey, let's start a business. Let's jack up our cards, drop the score, get stuck, can't get it anymore, hawk the house and the family, and be stupid. That's what you did. Sorry. See, I'm going to give you problem and solution at the same time. What is your goal? Never bring the pain home. Never. What do? You got a collection account? There's 5 ways to kill the debt. You have an IRS problem? IRS.gov. They have a form for those people who don't file tax returns to get back in the system. It's called a 656 of 433 A and B. See, we got to rebuild you like Humpty Dumpty. So understand something. If you plan the problem, you get safety credit, you build your line of defense, and you don't bring the damn pain home. When I created the dashboards behind the scene in the 80s, before Aspirin became Aspirin in 96 for TOW in Ken Yarborough, it was 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So if we listen to the rules and tools, all cards fluctuate but 2. That means they go up and down based on utilization past 29%. So if we get the right cards for that shit day, week, month, or year, we will not bring our score to below a 750 ever again. Got it so far? Rules and tools to play. So we're going to learn Ray's rules and tools, and you're going to follow through. Is that okay with you? Don't worry, I've been basically broadcasting and teaching and preaching for 49 years in person or online. Today, you could have made $1,000. You blew it. All you had to do is give me 10 emails from your friends and family. Add them to the class like here. If they bought anything, you get paid up to $1,000 or more. And you can also get some basic store credit with me. There's where you blew it, but it's up to you. See, I have this referral and affiliate program that changes the world. Want me to change yours? So let's take a picture of this page here. Here's how I created supply credit to turn it into cash. See, you might be jacked up on some cards today. So supply turns into cash. This got me up to $51,000 at the time. It's up to you. So if you want to get rebuilt and everything else, you're going to go to class, not following your what. You're going to be analyzed as well, rapid rescores, and you're stuck with me. Congratulations. So analyzation right there, rapid rescore. So what do? We push the score up, and away. Analytical 750, I endorse this company. Here's your 10 steps for 750. Take a picture, please. Analytical 750 is replacement for Credit Karma, as far as I'm concerned. I think Credit Karma should be fired. They show two bureaus and they have no damn phone number to help you. I believe that's against the Fair Business Practices Act. When it comes to Analytical 750, they're going to give you all three scores. They're going to charge you $25 a month, and they're going to call you every 46 days to tell you what to do. That's right. And what's going to happen is faster you can basically sell 25 bucks, they can what's called onboard you right away. From there, the business reports, Dun& Bradstreet, Experian, Challenger, and Equifax, set up and analyze those too. So the world's going to change. Now understand something today. I don't have a magic wand. Mine's actually broken or bent. It didn't work. Can I borrow yours? See, I wrote a book years ago called Bullshit Didn't Pay Your Bills. I think magic wands are bullshit, to be honest with you. Credit repair, it's against federal law. It's right there. What do we read? The Credit Repair Organization Act, same thing too. You have to understand, if we analyze you today, we're going to tell you what needs to be done, and you're still stuck with me. I analyze every client, over 50 million people so far. It's going to be up to you to play the game. 750 is 90 days working. From now, it's all you got to do. Would you like a 750 or not? But again, then you have to listen to me. It's stuck with me on Fridays, Saturdays, and other days because I do classes all the time. And they're live to play with you. So the Ray Reynolds University is what my dream was. 2007, 8, 9, doing $1 million a day. Got to accomplish my goal. Then I got to die in a coma. Kind of sucks. If you want to copy the Millionaire's Founders Kit, the office sells it for $1,000. I give 50% off on a webinar. It's $4.99 if you Zelle today, or call the office to use a credit card right away. It's going to be up to you. Next, I think you're stuck. I get it, and I call it getting past go. How about Lamborghinis? How about Duffys, mansions? How about White Men Do Jump? Just stupid people say we don't. More Lamborghinis. How about race boats? How about helicopters? How about U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris? Just a couple things I obtained. Would you like yours too? But again, you have to understand how to play the game. It belongs to the divisions and the corporations. See, Ray's rules are very simple. Don't own anything. Just have control of everything. It's called see it, believe it, go get it. The goal. We got choices today, and you can be on classes today and all through this week if you want. Up to you. And I'll answer your questions step by step right away. Simple. Now, understand I have a 3-day event coming up in June. So let's understand today. Let's do this. On June, you have very simple. All right, we have June basically 27, 28, 29th. This is where you get trained to be a puppet master and join me in one of my escrows if you want to play. What happens is we're going to go through all the process, and usually the 3-day event's $5,000. But 50,000 is 5,000 of credit for you and the corporation. So it's combined. So for 5,000, you get 50,000 credit. You go to the 3 days in person or online. You get to play. If all you want to do is watch online, it's $19.99. If you went to the previous summit this year, then it's $1,000 in person or online. It's up to you. See, I want to hold your hand every step of the way. But again, I'm going to say Zelle, or call the office right away. We look at every day we must accomplish something to reach that goal. We have to chase the dream. What do? Blueprint call. I don't believe I can help you 100% yet unless I blueprint you personally. When I had my radio and TV shows, Blueprint for Success, no problem. Past, present, future. Good, bad, ugly. Do you have a bankruptcy or tax problem? Did you ever screw American Express or Chase? That's what I need to know. Family. From there, I never had a family, so I always want to overprotect it because I finally got a wife, 6 kids, and a bunch of grandkids. Corporation, divisions. We're going to plan to die, by the way. You need an irrevocable trust. Car, house, auto income. A blueprint call of me, and I'm normally $3,000 an hour and or $25,000 a day for the last 45 years. Companies pay me that all the time. What happens today, the blueprint call of the office is $19.99. If you want it today while you're online with me, you get a 50% discount to $9.99. Only while you're online with me. It's a Zelle payment, or you call the office right away. That's all you got to do. I want to take away all your excuses. We see people on the street all the time. I lost my job. I have 2 kids. Well, first, you're a liar. You're in your jammies. Number one, you're probably homeless. So go to the church, get food for you, and get on your feet. Get a job. All right. If you really got kids, you got a house or an apartment, you drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. That's all you got to do. Have a damn garage sale. Church will hand you the food. This is BS. I found myself in 2011 homeless with my wife and kids in the car. Luckily, I always had 3 divisions of me in basically 5 closet divisions. You see, I have bodies in the closet ready to go. I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife our next dream house. So understand something today. I don't know why people stay down. There's no reason to at all. So we got choices to play. Division of me bought a Lamborghini for $1 million. From there, what did we have? Signed the lease of a building. Every piece of property is a division. All right, to receive money, SS4. And I get the daisy chain credit. One card to get more cards. What do? We get to play to win. Now, do you want to be a millionaire? The answer is no, by the way. I know you got all these people on TikTok, be rich, be rich. They're not rich, their corporations are. Do you want to be a millionaire corporation? The answer is yes. What do? Well, number one, today, 750 scores right around the corner for you. I'll basically get you credit cards that are $5,000 to $10,000. From there, I'll basically wrap a rescore. Then I'll have my departments and my teams build and beat up your credit for 9 months for free. We normally charge $1,500 for this. Since you're online with me, you get classes on Friday and Saturday. And on top of that, you get it for basically $9.99. You save $500 by doing it now. Simple. To never bring the pain home. What's next if you have a corporation? Well, you got to get ready to be CFO ready. Simple. You have no choice. If you don't have a corp, you want one, I'll hand it to you for free. You pay your filing fee. I'd like to get you $25,000 of credit, but I'm going to charge you $2,500. I'm going to basically analyze you, add history, and pop credit right away. And I'll put you in level 1 setup class on Saturday too. So today, since you're here now, if you want that $25,000 and credit all the goodies, it is $1,999. Save another $500 because you did it now. From there, there's a Zell, or call the office right away. 800-254-9506. So what is the goal? We package it like Humpty Dumpty. Let's think. If I build you corporate credit, which I'm going to, if you allow me to, we're going to take the corporate credit and we're going to buy our lifetime income. Borrow money is not taxable. So we're going to buy fourplexes and apartment complexes. We're going to buy franchises. That's the goal. So what happens is we're going to manage debt. 100,000 of personal, auto income, $1 million of corporate credit, and leverage money. I have taught over 1,000 rich and famous people to leverage money. It's your turn now. You want 100,000 of personal credit? Normally it's $10,000, 10%. Today it's a discount to you if you did it now for $5,000. If you basically want 100,000 to you and the corporation, that would be $200,000. But the reality is this, $200,000 today, we'd give it to you for $69.99. That's right, because you did it during my webinar with me. Simple, you get to save some money. From there, $50,000 to get started. If that's all you want, is $39.99. $25,000 is $19.99. You got to start somewhere. Build it up and away. And yes, it's a Zell, starting now, right away. If you want, you can call the office right away too. Choices. So let's focus at a corporation as a legal person. I'm not here to be sapient attorney. What is allowed us to do? Your corporation is allowed 4 things. That's it. If you do anything else, that's on you. To buffer tax and get corporate credit. Corporate credit's a write-off, interest rate, and credit card. Cars fleet price. Hotel buffet free. Divisions are your line of defense. If you run a business, unless it's a division, the reality is they're going to sue you and screw you up. Line of defense, cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and real estate separate liability. That's the goal. The line of defense, building a corporate umbrella and credit reports. Simple to do. All right, because you know how, like me, for you. Do I want to be a millionaire? Hell no. Do you all want to be a millionaire corporation? Oh, yeah. Corporation with divisions, 9 divisions, can multiply credit up to 1 million, and then properties and franchises. A division has to allow me in my dashboard since 1987, add history. History's done, then we daisy chain it, then I need a tax ID to separate it. Here's the thing I want you to think about. If I add you to one of the credit cards, and I basically build you up and you have the right structure, and I pop you a card off my card, it allows me, I authorized user, separate billing. You have your own account, I always put separate billing. Then we daisy chain the credit. Then we get tax ID. So today, if you want 3 divisions, 9 or 12, with or without credit, there you go. Today, if you want, I will double those numbers for you. That's very simple. Same price, you'll get 6, 18, or 21. Blackjack actually is 12, is 24. So guess what? It's a Zell. You call the office right away. Your goal is to repackage you. All right, every bucket is called a bucket of money. What do? The Ray Reynolds University. The goal is I add you to my credit system I set up in 1987, and I build you up and away. Remember, all right, think to be what? The impossible, and reach the dream. I have trained millions and millions of people for 49 years how to be a CFO in division process and accomplish the goal and never bring the pain home. You want to be next? Let me know. Goal is to be a puppet master, like I said earlier today, like Shaq, like Mr. Buffett, the ability to play the game and not bring the pain home, and even if they file a bankruptcy like he did in Geico Insurance in California. All right, again, 1,013 divisions. So there's the list again. Take that picture and understand if you have all that pieces, I'll allow you to partner with me. As we play, would you like 25, 50, or 75% of a program? In other words, a Wendy's restaurant, a storage unit, an apartment complex. How much would you like? All right, we've done this since 1987. I got no excuses besides helping people get back on their feet and get auto income. You want to join an escrow? That means you have to make a decision today. All right, it's a now situation, but it's up to you. As we play this game, keep in mind, all right, partnering with me, coaching is a biweekly call and all the boot camps for the year. It's really $19,999. Today, I'm honoring that last price of Saturday of $10.99. That honors price is only good till noon today. That's a Zell, or call the office right away. The ultimate goal, Linda and Dwayne, they followed through. They have a corporation this year, mini corps. This one's going to do about 30 million this year. So the reality is going to be up to you. Scan it. Hear what she has to say. Simple. What do? I want you to do the same thing I told her and taught her how to do. Blueprint call today is discounted to $9.99. There's your discount if it's done right away. From there, buoyant and steady, that's just what I always like to do. This means very simple. That's the kind of business we'll have to the division process. I hope and pray you made a copy and took a picture today. What do we have to do? You need 25 to 50 to 75,000 to put in a project with me. Simple. We're going to use corporate credit. When it comes to the investment group, going public in a year or so, worth about 10 billion at the time, auto income and the expert, I set it up. You do, we do, I do. That's how it works today. So would you like a piece? All right, would you like a little piece or a big piece? Then you're stuck with me. You're part of the escrow. Nobody can take advantage of you. Mini coaching usually is a blueprint call, and a call after that, 10,000 in credit and rapid rescore. The office sells it for 4,000. During the broadcast, it's good for 19.99. If you wanted 6 weeks coaching, 6 weeks, we're going to get you 25,000 in credit, blueprint you, and we want to put you in all the classes, level 1, 2, and 3 in specialty. Normally 11,500 today. It is discounted to 39.99. Now, let's understand, the next coaching has nothing to do with partnering with me. This means we're going to basically get you set up. We're going to help you through your process, and you're one of those ones who want to do the 30% yourself, no problem. We're going to have big bi-weekly calls. We're going to basically learn the daisy chain credit, teach you how to do that too. And what's going to happen is 3 months is 5,000, and you get 50,000 of credit. That's the ultimate goal. From there, if you wanted 6 months of coaching, then you're going to be looking at 10,000 and 100,000 of credit. I always want the credit to outweigh your expense of the times 10, the ultimate goal. 1 year of coaching is usually 30,000. Today it is discounted to 20, and the difference is you get 200,000 of credit. The goal is to repackage you. So again, analyze everybody. If they only want a 750, credit card, lines of credit, no problem. And from there, wrap a rescore, dispute their negatives for 9 months. Instead of $14.99, we charge $9.99 today, and you get to go to classes with me on Friday and Saturday. And our goal is to never bring the pain home. From there, that gets you CFO ready. You have a corp, let's build that one. You don't have one, I'll hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. I'll give you 25,000 of corporate credit, charge you $19.99. Discount today, save $500 too. Analyze you, add history and pop credit right away. That's the ultimate goal. Now you're stuck in all my workshops with me too. We're gonna have some fun. It's a Zell today, by the way. So what do we get to do? I would call that office 800-254-9506 right away. Keep in mind, if you use a credit card, they might charge you 5% more. The bank charges that to us too. So here we go. Look beyond that curtain every time. We got to understand something. We do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. 800-254-9506. I would Zell now, and do it right away. And remember, at the end of the day, pretty simple. God loves us all.